Hi you guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a full face of some new makeup that I recently have picked up. So before we get into the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe down below, and let's get started, guys. So in this video, we're going to be trying out the new Maybelline 4-in-1 Perfector. I have a new concealer from Catrice. It's called the True Skin High Coverage. This is not a new product, just new to me. It's the Essence All About Matte Fixing Powder. And then everything else I have to try is from e.l.f. They recently released the new Putty Bronzer. I have some new things from e.l.f. They like collaborated with some people, so this is a few things that they collaborated with. I have the Big Mood Mascara, and then last for lipstick I have a couple new Wet n Wild. These are the Cloud Pout Marshmallow Lip Mousses. So yeah, if you're excited to see my thoughts on this, then let's get started. So, my hair is already pulled back. I am going to go ahead and pin my bangs back. Okay, so we're going to go in with this 4-in-1 Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Perfector. It's a 4-in-1 glow. So basically, it's a primer, concealer, highlighter, and a BB cream. I got mine in the shade Light. They do not really offer much in the shade range for this product. It's I don't know, I feel like they could have did a little bit better when it came to the shade range, but you know, that's just me. So I got a little bit of product coming up here. I'm really not a fan of these like spongy applicator things. For this to be the light shade, I feel like this is like a little bit dark for it to be so-called light. I'm just going to use my sponge to kind of blend that in. I feel like this is kind of going to be like this is nowhere near like this is super glowy. I feel like this is going to remind me of the new Glowish, like you can like see my skin just like radiating. I don't think I'm going to like this product. I'm going to try to go in for another layer. I just kind of was wondering how this would like work on like oily skin, because I mean, I want products like this to work for my skin, but I find that like glowy products just don't. I like the color of it. I feel like the shade match is like perfect for me, my tan that I have going on right now, but it has like zero coverage. I'll zoom you guys in and you can like, okay, turn down my lighting. So like, here's the coverage that I'm getting. You can still see like any little bit of redness I have here on my cheeks peeking through, like on my forehead. It's not really dried down. It's staying kind of tacky. So that's what we're working with. I'm going to go in now with the Catrice True Skin. I got mine in 010 Cool Cashmere. which this will add some coverage. I'm going to go ahead and apply just a little bit more onto my cheek area just to try to cover up some of that redness. I would say that this concealer has like a good medium coverage. It's not a full coverage concealer, which is fine. I can't say I like full coverage concealers, honestly. Okay. Next, I want to go into the putty bronzer that e.l.f. recently released. I got mine in the shade Tan Lines. So here's what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and swatch this. There's a swatch. It looks pretty good. I'm going to go in with my SL Miss Glam. This is a really good contour brush. I feel like this will work really good with this product. And I'm just going to kind of put this a little bit higher here on my cheekbones. And then I just kind of blend it out. I really like this bronzer. This is really nice. I feel like I could have went like one shade deeper, but I wasn't sure, so I feel like this will even work okay for me like in the winter time, because it's not like super orangey or super like deep on me right now. Okay, here's what it's looking like. I can honestly say I love that bronzer. It's really good. And then before we set the face, this is a e.l.f. Electric Mood X. I can't even pronounce this girl's name. I don't want to butcher it. So it's a cream face palette. You get 2 blushes, a highlight, and a bronzer. So this bronzer in here does look a little bit deeper, so I'll probably try that out another time. But I kind of want to go into this really nice berry shade. And I'm actually just going to take it on my finger. And I'm just going to, I love applying cream blush with my fingers. I feel like it just really warms up the product and it just helps melt it into the skin. I feel like if you use a sponge or anything, I feel like the sponge just really sucks up more of the product than like actually getting it on your face. This blush is really pigmented. It's super pretty. And then I always like to blend some blush onto my nose. I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, but you know, just kind of whatever you prefer. That is super pretty. I'm going to go ahead and set my face now because I feel like it's about to slide off. I'm going to use the the Essence All About Matte Fixing Powder. This is a recommendation, not so much a recommendation, it's just I saw Andrea Mattiliano, she like raves about this Essence All About Matte powder during the summertime, especially because she has oily skin a lot like me. So I'm just going to set my face. Okay, I think I really like that powder. I was a little bit scared using it because it is like all white. I didn't know if it'd give me like a white cast or anything, but I feel like it did mattify the skin. It does look really nice. It did take away a good amount of that shine from this Maybelline product, but overall it's really good. Okay, now for brows. I'm going to go ahead and go off camera, fill them in. And I do have this little brow kit thing. I will use this after I get them colored in. Okay, I'm back. I have my brows filled in. So I went ahead and opened up this e.l.f. Electric Mood X Tauve Glow. Basically, you got a pot of glitter gel, you get a spoolie, and then you get this brow clear pomade. I haven't ever tried out one of these before, so I went and sprayed a little setting spray in here, and I got some on the spoolie. So I like the whole laminated feather brow look. I have grown my brows out to like achieve that look because that's just something I like. I don't know. I do feel like it really does hold them up really good, so I'm actually really impressed with that product. Like, I didn't see that one coming. It's good stuff. The only downfall I'm gonna find is I'm gonna have to wash the spoolie before I dip it into this clear product, because it's gonna turn this like black, because I tint my brows black because I have black hair. So really do like the brows. I think they turned out just the way I normally do it. Usually I use the NYX brow glue to glue them down, but this pomade is pretty cool. I think it's gonna be a winner. Okay, moving on next to the last thing for the face is this Electric Mood palette that says by Tiana Major. So inside you get some really pretty colors. I did swatch these myself already whenever I got this stuff. They swatched really good and I was quite impressed. I kind of want to use some of this silver glitter that came with the little brow set. I think I'm going to go into the yellow shade, which is right here. I'm just taking this on a fluffy brush. Okay. I'm going to go into this yellow shade right here. I'm just taking it on this fluffy brush. And I'm just going to kind of work this into the crease. Wow, that is so pigmented right off the bat. Wow, I'm impressed, e.l.f. e.l.f., I have to say, is a drugstore brand that just continues to like release products that are like, you feel like you're using a high-end product whenever you go to use the product. I feel like I'm always just kind of like blown away with the outcome I get whenever I use like their shadows or like their concealers and their foundation and like their putty blushes and the bronzer now. Like, I just feel like they're always dropping some bomb products. Okay, next I want to go into, they have a black in this palette. That's pretty cool. I love it when a palette has a black. I'm going to go into this shade called Summer Fruit. It's kind of this like burgundy purpley shade. And I'm just going to take that on more of an angled definer brush. And I'm just going to kind of pop this into the outer V area. I'm blocking you all with my mirror. I'm just taking that same shade and dragging it onto the lower lash line. I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, this shade did take a good amount of layering and packing and layering, but we got there. Okay, next I'm going to go into this glitter paste, I think is what it's called. Disco Glitz. Yeah, I embody glitter paste. I'm going to use the brush that actually came with the product that has the spoolie on the other end. And I'm just going to tap into some of this. It does pick up really well on the brush. And I'm just going to put this all over the lid. Kind of like so. The only thing I am kind of curious about is if this will dry down any at all. Okay, there are the eyes finished. I think they turned out really good. I'm gonna be curious to see if that glitter paste dries down. I also do have the new e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara. I forgot about this. Why is it that when they make packaging, like, they make it so hard to get into? My goodness. Okay, so here's the mascara. Ooh. Love the wand. It's a nice hourglass shaped wand. I'm going to go ahead and apply some of this. Okay, first impressions, this mascara is amazing. Like, it gave my lashes like a good amount of volume, and I'm really impressed. I did 2 layers. The only thing I wish is that the wand could just be a tiny bit smaller, because I feel like to do the bottom lashes is just really hard. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up. We're going to test out these Wet n Wild Cloud Pout, what are these called? Lip Mousses. And I think I'm going to go with like this one. This one is in the shade Marshmallow Madness. Oh my gosh, these smell amazing. I love it when lipstick or lip gloss smells good. This is a really pretty color. It's an interesting formula. Like, I don't see these drying down since they're called a lip mousse. I think they're gonna stay tacky, which is fine. I don't mind that because it's such a really pretty formula. So yeah, overall my thoughts on pretty much all the products except for maybe this. I'm not too sure how this is going to last on my oily skin. If I think about it, I will try to do like film a check-in or something. The time right now is 12:53. So it's a little bit later in the day. I can try to do a wear test, see how this makeup holds. I feel like it's going to fall apart on me just because this product was very glowy. It had like 0 coverage. But, you know, if I have to, I can always retouch up with this Essence All About Matte Powder. I love the e.l.f. eyebrow duo trio thing. I think that's a great thing if you want. And the e.l.f. putty bronzer, I highly recommend that. Like, it's good. I'll have to play around a little bit more with the e.l.f. Electric Mood palette. I think it's good so far, but I only used 2 colors in that. The Big Mood mascara from e.l.f. amazing. Love that. I really did like the coverage of the Catrice concealer. I think that was great. This powder I think is pretty good, but I will have to continue testing it just to kind of see my thoughts on it. Love these lipsticks. It has dried a little bit. It's not quite as tacky. But I do think it's really nice. It's not enhancing any lines. My lips have been really chapped because I've been out in the sun a lot. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all the products that I tried. Oh, and this little palette thing, I love the blush that I used in it. It was really good. So I think that's all the products I tried on my just first impressions. I think they're really good. Like I said, if I can remember to do a wear test for today, I will try to remember it. Okay, so I'm doing the final check-in outside just because I'm so sweaty and it's so hot here, and I just like want to take this makeup off. It is currently like 7:30, so I've had the makeup on for like 6.5 hours, and it's like really came off my nose completely just because I'm sweating a lot. It's completely off my forehead, which it's okay. Like sweat, it's like hard to keep makeup on, like but I mean, the eyeshadow has held up really good and the mascara has not flaked or nothing on me. The lipstick did come off and I did put some lip gloss on earlier. So I feel like for a wear test, I do feel like on my outer cheeks and stuff, it's held up pretty good, but like here and here, it's not, which is understandable. So yeah, this is gonna do it for my check-in for like 6.5 hours. I hope this was somewhat helpful. I know this was not a long like wear test or anything, but I feel like it's better than nothing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. If this is the end of the video, I hope you all enjoy this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe before you leave, and join my family here. But y'all, don't forget you're absolutely stunning. Bye guys, thanks for watching.